Okay, thank you so much for coming here. All you guys, I just love you. You are amazing beings that I have deeply connected with. And thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts to take the time to be here. I feel it means a lot to us, and we appreciate it so much. So we are going to talk about an opportunity to really apply for a full-time life. And what that means is different for everyone. For me, it's about actually working a lot, but with something I really like and really burn for. But for some people, it's working less. For some people, it's about being more creative. It's different for anyone. So just take a moment during this webinar to think about what it would mean to you. And with this opportunity, we will unite to create a new world. I'm Sana. I'm a fruit farmer. I am passionate about plant-based living because I think that's the future. I'm also a mother to everyone, not just my daughter. Everyone on this planet became my child when I gave birth to my daughter, Amelia. I see myself as a game changer because as soon as something becomes a pattern, I want to change it. I want to make it something new. I'm a protector of nature. Every little fly, everything means a lot to me because it's a part of the whole. We are all part of the whole beautiful, thriving organism that is in need of our help. I have been doing this for 1 year, a little over 1 year now, and it has made a huge impact, a huge change in my life. And it was when I gave birth to my daughter, Amelia, that I panicked. And I was like, wow, am I going to leave this beautiful creature to someone else when I will be at a job I hate? So I really started to search for something else that made me be able to be home with her a lot more and make me able to take her around the world, show her a different way of life than we are used to. Claudia.
Thank you so much. So my name is Claudia, and for me, this has opened up a lot. Not only mentally, because it really has changed the way how I think about things. It made me open up my life to be more creative and really start listening to what my heart desires. So this makes me able to create more as two artists, and it helps me also to get in contact more with spirit, which is something that is very important to me. And also my love of nature, plant-based living, everything. This opens up for everything that's important for me, and for me as a game changer as well, I really am in search for things that can change lives, not only myself, my own life, but the lives for others. And I've been doing this for around 6 months, although I have wanted to do it for a lot longer. And this is something I do because I want to create more freedom for myself and to others, so that we can be stronger, united to create the new world that's coming. So yeah, that's a little bit about myself.
Thank you. Okay, so every one of us that is in here are here because we want something more out of life. We want to actually create, we want to stop talking and start to create our dreams. We all in here have great visions for ourselves, for the planet, for our loved ones. We have visions, but to go from a vision to a reality, we need to take responsibility over our visions and actually make a plan. Otherwise, it will just be visions. And to actually realize these visions, we need to free our time. To be able to follow our plan, we need to make time for that plan. And how are you going to do that? And that is this that we are going to talk about is an opportunity for that. We also need to free our money mindset because a lot of people, especially actually in the spiritual world that we live in today, repel money. A lot of people actually repel money. And I deeply understand why. But it's important that we stop doing that because money, as everything else, is just an energy. And if we handle this energy with responsibility, we can take this energy and make it into the best creative tool there is. Really, you know, there are people that are using money to evil things and do things that is really hurting people and the planet to get money. I understand that, but it's not the money that is the problem, it's the people, and it's the circumstances we have in this world today. And we can actually be the ones that are changing this, even if it's about creating a world where we don't need money. I don't want money either. I want everyone to just walk around here eating fruit and veg and just hugging, love. And we can create that, but we need money to really convert and realize that and to do it good. So money is just a tool, really. We also, to realize these visions, we also need to get resources. To make this vision into a reality, we need resources for it. And how we get that is with your time and the finances that are required. So we are going to talk about here how we are doing this. Yeah, okay. So who are we? We are a team of Canadian freedompreneurs. We are calling ourselves. We are a global team of many. We are thousands and thousands of people all over the world that is waking up to this beautiful opportunity now. And what we do differently is that we collaborate. We have stopped doing everything by ourselves and have started to collaborate. We give each other support in work. We make socializing into opportunities to create, because often when we socialize today, we sit and speak of what we want to do. Now when we hang out, we really create this new world together. And that's the most fun socializing I ever had, and most rewarding one as well. So we even support each other's money growth and wealth instead of big corporations and companies, because today when I speak a lot with people that have their own companies, they feel very alone, they feel very stressed. They need to be every position that a company requires to be able to work. They need to know everything about marketing. They need to have like inventories. They need to do everything. But here we do what we are good at. And if I'm not good at one thing, I might have someone else like Monica or Claudia here or Cyrus, etc., that can do what I can't do. So this global community creates the possibility for people to thrive together, because that is what we need to do. We need to come together and unite. And at the same time, we better something that is one of the world's most urgent problems today. And what is that? Can you have a guess? Water. So water is the tool that we have in this opportunity. All life on this planet is depending on that our water is of high quality. We have all witnessed what happens when it's not. We have all seen this, pictures of whales, turtles, everything that is wrapped up in plastic We have all seen pictures of water with oils in it and everything. This is an urgent problem, people. We cannot ignore anymore. And we have a solution in a technology based on conditions that exist natural here on our Earth, because our Mother Nature has everything that we need. Every solution to every problem that we need, she has. And we need to start looking at these things, because nature always provides, people. So the water that we are using is called canyon water. And we have machines, we have a technology that mimics conditions that occurs naturally on Earth, very specific conditions. It's done through an electrolysis process. That means it's electrically charged, it's structured, it's hydrogen rich. We're going to talk about what ORP is, oxidation reduction potential, and it has alkalizing properties. This water is called living water. Tap water, bottled water, distilled water, reverse osmosis water are dead water. Canyon water, it means return to origin. Some here maybe think that I'm cool, I have my own well, or I'm cool, I'm getting spring water. And of course, spring water is good, but people have been having access to spring water and well water for eternity. Yeah, for ages. But still, people have pilgrimed to these places for thousands and thousands of years to try and experience the miracle water, as it has been called. So the Japanese started to analyze these properties. And we might all agree that, okay, this water might be really good, but I'm cool with my water. I live in Europe. We have the best water in the world. But just because you have something that is called the best water in the world doesn't make it so. It's not always that. That's not always true. So city water, it has so many different things. It has hundreds and hundreds of chemicals in it, and these are just some. And if you are from Sweden or like Norway or etc., I have a lot of sources about this if you want to dive deeper into it. But every one of these things are harmful for us. But here you have hundreds, and we haven't even started to begin talking about what these do together in our bodies when they are combined. Even people with authorities, scientists, etc., are fighting for better tap water, even them. But in the end, it's a political matter, and you all know what we are shown on television. It's very controlled. And something that looks clean and tastes okay, they are not willing to put millions and millions of dollars to fix that. So we really need to start to question things more, people.
And take it in our own hands.
Take it in our own hands, exactly. So I'm going to show you how this water works in our bodies. So here is a cell. In our cell, we have something that is called aquaporin helix. That's a water channel where the water is absorbed in the cell. Tap water, bottled water, most water, when the electricity in our water disappears due to the treatment that is put through today, the water molecules cluster together in approximately 15 to 20 molecules big. Our aquaporin helix can only absorb water clusters that is around 5 to 6 molecules big. So these clusters are way too big, and we absorb only about 15% of tap water. So this leads to dehydration, big time dehydration. Almost everyone today are dehydrated, and tap water is not enough. Our cells has a natural charge of electricity. A healthy person has a charge of around negative 120 to negative 350 millivolts. That's a healthy person. When you see people with severe cancer, severe diabetes, etc., they have millivolts around negative 60. Our hearts needs the cells to be highly charged to be able to do its work. You know, our hearts, people, it pumps every day. We need to make it easier for it. On the first heartbeat, out with carbon dioxide and toxins. On the second heartbeat, the cells expand and draws in oxygen, nutrition, water. And if we don't get the water into it, how are we going to get the toxins and the carbon dioxide out? It's making it very hard for our cells and the heart to do its work. So the water, first it goes through one or several filters to take out the chemicals. So this is not a water filter. You cannot call this a water filter. This is an ionizing electrolysis process machine, but it has filters for the chemicals, of course. Then the water goes through medical grade platinum dipped titanium plates, and through a transformer, the transformer gives the plates an electrical current that charges the water. So it gets structured and it gets charged. So this pH that the machine creates in the water, it stands for potential hydrogen. So we do not, even though the machine, you can choose different pH options on the machine, it's not the pH that is the focus here. It's easy to go into the pH topic, but the pH is potential hydrogen. So the higher pH, the more hydrogen, and that is what we want. And the higher pH, a higher charge, the smaller these molecule clusters will be, so the cells can really hydrate properly. And this I'm not going to go through because that's a whole other story. So this process creates molecular hydrogen in the water. And molecular hydrogen is the most antioxidant thing we have in the world. It's also the smallest molecule we have in the world. This beautiful molecule even passes through the blood-brain barrier. It's not many things that can do that. So it really detoxifies us from every toxin we have been exposed to. Okay, so cancer is the first ranked oxidative disease we have, and diabetes is the first disease caused by acidity in our bodies, and the second is inflammation, arthritis, fibromyalgia, IBS, etc. And remember, this pulls out acidic waste and really creates a highly antioxidant effect. And this water can really clean the cells in 1 to 4 weeks. So it's really effective. So this water, the antioxidant effect and the electrical charge, we can measure with an ORP meter. That's a small device that you can actually buy and do yourself to really get the proof of this. So when it's on the plus side, it's oxidative. When something is on the negative side, it's antioxidant. So this measurement shows in millivolts how antioxidant or how oxidative something is. So for example, when we eat food, to get the energy from food, the energy needs to combine with enzymes and it needs to go through metabolism. and absorb nutrients to make energy, etc. And most people today have a very poor gut bacteria, both in our mouth and in our guts. So we don't absorb the things, even though most of us try to eat healthy, is not sure that we actually absorb the things, because also the enzymes in the food and such dies when we cook it. So this water doesn't need a metabolism. It goes straight into your cells and make it and start a very high antioxidant effect. Actually, also, I want to mention that everything that is cooked actually takes from our natural millivolt in our cells, because it's on the plus side. And when something that is on the plus side comes into our bodies wants to fix that because it's so intelligent. But it needs to take from something. The process is not free, so it takes from our healthy natural electrical charge. So think about that. So does sport drinks. Tap water, purified distilled water, is on the plus side. It takes from our natural electrical charge. And when we go to the negative side, green tea, everyone knows green tea is antioxidant, vitamin C, etc. It's only about around -100. These machines, our best machine goes to around -850, and that's like 20 glasses of green tea or 1.5 liters of blueberries. So imagine drinking this the whole day, what effects you will get. Some people have heard that we shouldn't consume too much antioxidants, but this is a selective. Hydrogen is a selective antioxidant, so it does not kill the oxidizer we actually need in the body. It only enhances the good antioxidants. So no need to worry about that. So this water is living its life. And what is that? So you can see here, Kirlian photography. This photographic technique utilizes 50,000 volts and a broad range of frequencies to resonate with the test objects, capturing their patterns for analysis, whether living or not living. So see here, this is live, people. This is what we want in our bodies. And you see here on the picture to the right, in tests, you can clearly see a heavy decrease in the charge when the food is cooked or exposed to chemicals. And remember, this is slightly cooked. We often cook our food a long time. There are a lot more pictures to look at if you want to. So this water is also structured. Universe is built on patterns and structures. Through a world of crystals and water, we can understand the critical nature of patterns and realize what it means when the water in our bodies are being well structured. So what does the structure do? It keeps DNA, forms protein, and forms enzymes, keep and sends information, keeps cells intact. So the better structure we have in our body fluids, the better will the biochemistry, the communication in our bodies function. So what creates an unhealthy structure? Certain filters, reverse osmosis, treatments, pressure in pipes, chemicals. And if you have a filter and think you're safe, it's really good. It's really good that you filter the water. That's the least we need to do. But there are so much more to take into account and than toxins. And we all have heard of Dr. Masaru Emoto and his studies. So how structured water looks like, how unstructured water looks like. You see the first picture here to the left. It's not a nice structure at all. And on the second picture, you see how we want the water to look like. And that is actually how the water in our bodies look like. And you can see to the right, spring water, really clean spring water in Japan, compared to a polluted river in Japan. You see the difference here. But we need to also say you can structure your water with thought, with emotions, etc. But here you don't need to do it. Here it's already very, very well structured. So we are going to look at alkaline versus alkalized and what actually, because I think all of us have heard of the word alkaline. Some have a positive picture of that, and some have a negative picture on what it actually is. It's a big difference, and it's important to focus on what is what. What is alkaline? It's acidic water made alkaline through added chemicals like pure magnesium and calcium. Often, most of the time, it's actually synthetic. This is not good for us in the long run because it builds up in our bodies and can actually affect the pH of our blood, which is, we don't want that. We will be very sick or actually die. So, alkalized, it's electrolysis process, ionizing. It is not the pH that is the magic in this water. The pH is just a byproduct of the magic, that is the oxygen and hydrogen that is produced. Is alkaline bad? Yes, alkaline chemicals builds up in your body and affect your natural pH, which we don't want. This is not natural. It's not natural to eat pure magnesium, calcium, etc. We need to eat, if we want to make our body more alkaline, we need to eat food with these things in it. No, it's not bad if you're using an alkalizing process. Hydrogen and oxygen goes into the body and cleans out toxic waste. So asphyxiation, I also wrote it in Swedish because I didn't know the name myself. So stress and physical strain that we all goes through today. A lot of people works out a lot on the gym. Some people are chronically stressed. And stress and physical strain create asphyxiation, which create lactic acid, which create a very low pH and acidity in our muscles. If we have asphyxiation under a long time, which most of us actually have today, our mitochondria, the batteries in our cells, the place in our bodies that creates energy, it stops. And that is the root cause of all diseases, of mostly all diseases. Asphyxiation, when that occurs in the body wants to balance this. It doesn't want a low pH in the muscles. It wants to balance it out, but it needs to take from somewhere. So it takes the electrolytes from our bodies, magnesium, calcium in our bodies, and the oxygen to balance this lactic acid. And that is making us tired and malnutritioned. So alkalized water does not change the pH on the body because we don't want that. We want to make it easy for the body to maintain the healthy pH. So the oxygen, I said that. The oxygen and hydrogen pulls out the toxin and acidity and starts the mitochondria. Recovery during and after exercises are heavily improved. Actually, the 10 best athletes in the world all use this water. So we all know that poor diet leads to acidic waste in our bodies. And what is acidic waste? It's fat, cellulites, arthritis, stones, cysts, tumors. Alkaline material, skeleton, muscles, ligaments, organ, fluids, tendons. We consist of mostly alkaline material. And the process of making something that is acidic, alkaline, that our bodies can actually use to build itself, that process is not free. I think we rely on our bodies to do its work and don't think we need to make an effort ourselves to actually make it easy for the body. So most vegetables, things that are living, like non-cooked food and such, mostly have an alkaline pH. So that is what we want to put in our bodies. And this water, if you don't want to eat raw vegetables every day, this water makes it so much more easy for our bodies to actually handle this acidic waste. It makes it clean out it so much easier. Super hydrating. When we are born, we are 90% water. When we are adults, we are 75% water. When we are seniors, We are 55% water. A lot of people actually think we don't need to decrease in percentage. And the decrease in percentage can actually be caused by super dehydration. And the solution to pollution is dilution. If we dilute our bodies with really good high quality water, our bodies can actually detox things that causes disease.
Yeah, and we don't have to dehydrate so much.
Yeah.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah, we can stay hydrated. Yeah. So this is Dr. Hiromi Shinya. He's amongst the 10 best doctors in the world. He's the best colon doctor in the world. He's the inventor of colonoscopy. So that is huge, people. He's the author of The Enzyme Factor. He says that Kangen water is considered the very best drinking water because of its incomparable power of hydration, detoxification, and antioxidation. And sorry for not warning you here, but these pictures, it's a young woman. This is not an 8-year-old woman. This is a 38-year-old woman with chronic constipation. She has a typical Western diet, like bread, yogurt, cheese, meat, coffee, etc. And a typical Western diet is seen as pretty healthy, which you can see, obviously, it's not. And these things inside that colon there leaks into the bloodstream, goes up into your brain, and it causes inflammation into your brain and the rest of the body. So you see the second picture below. It's only 3 months later with 90% plant-based diet, 10% fish, and a lot of Kangen water. And this doctor saw a huge increase of results when he added the water into his treatments. So this is from actually a movie you can see before and after footage. This is a medical device approved as a medical device by the Japanese Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare. That is the hardest. Japan is the hardest country in the world to get these classifications. That is actually a huge thing. It takes years and years and costs, yeah, unspeakable amount of money to get this classification. So that's a huge thing. It's the only water ionizer endorsed by the Japanese Association of Preventative Medicine for Adult Diseases. It's backed by almost 7,000 doctors, used by clinics all over the world. Actually, some clinics are the machine, because some doctors won't treat a patient before they've been drinking the water because it's so effective. And not only this, the machine has different pHs, and with this machine you can replace every chemical there is, everything from detergents to skincare. So the 2.5 that we don't want to drink, it works as a disinfectant. It kills mold, bacteria, viruses, like everything you want to kill uses this water. If your plant has something that you don't want, yeah, it works as a pesticide, actually. The 6.0, our skin is actually 6.0. So if you want, this is called beauty water. The skin gets really, really nice. It's also good for the plants. They're like 6.0. The clean water, just filtered 7.0 water, is for medication and like infants that is like healthy in infants. So this water enhances the Kangen water. It enhances the effect of like supplements and things. So if you take your supplements with this water, it will enhance it and make it much easier to be absorbed in the body. But we don't want that with medications. So the Kangen water is 8.5, 9, and 9.5. That's the pH that you drink. And then we have 11.5. It emulsifies oils. So you can clean with it. you can use it on the car. The really interesting thing is that you can wash your vegetables to remove oil-based pesticides. That's a huge thing. So yeah, you see the different benefits here. Also, this is a very eco-friendly choice because we have 75,000 chemicals in the water, rainwater, and air around us. In the whole world, it's like millions, but around us in the air and in the rainwater, we have 75,000 chemicals made by us. It's crazy. And these chemicals actually binds together and makes it very hard for our bodies and the planet to break down these chemical bindings. And to do that, we need to disassociate the chemicals from each other to make it easier for the body and the planet to break them down. And that you can do with an electrical current. And that is exactly what this machine does. When the water passes through the machine, it gets struck by an electric current. So this company, Nagic, they got a reward for solving this problem. And also, when people get their eyes, open their eyes for this water, they actually stop buying plastic bottles. And that is exactly what we need right now to really take this responsibility over this production that kills. Is one of the big things that is killing our planet. So change your water, change your life. When we improve our fundamental elements and basic needs, we will thrive. Go healthy, happy, and wealthy, and you will change the world. It's simple as that, and we are capable because most people today are walking around with immense health self-doubts, and that's only a programming you have. It's not true. We can do so much, and we can do it only together. And this is what this opportunity creates, the opportunity to come together and really do something that we earn from helping the planet and ourselves. And that's amazing to me. That's how I want to live, and that's what I want to share with the world. So yeah, thank you. I'm going to hand over to Claudia.
So I'm just going to take the first picture here. So thank you, Sana, for that beautiful presentation of the water. I always love listening to your wisdom. And before I start talking about the business, I want to talk about value. Because earlier in my life, I've been thinking about money as value. And I've been personally stuck at a job for many years because I grew comfortable with something that was just paying me so I could do those things that was valuable for me. But after a while, I just started feeling that this isn't really enough for me. I actually want to get paid for doing the things that is good instead of things that I just have to do for someone else. I want to focus my energy and my time into something that feels truly valuable, whether I gain any money from it or not. And what is true value? For me, it's like being able to live in a healthy environment and do some restorative work. That's one of my biggest goals in life. That's what I really want to do. And to focus on my own well-being and the well-being of others as well. and to create time freedom, the freedom to choose to not work on days that I feel that I want and need to rest, and just do things that feels in alignment with my true nature. And in doing that, happiness will also be a byproduct of that. To be able to spend time with my friends and my family and do something really awesome together as well, that's value for me. To feel peace in my heart, to be able to eat good food, to share good food, organic food, without the need to always look at the price or think about things like that. To be able to travel and do some self-development, whether it be studies or workshops or things that are really important to me, to be able to self-actualize. And then in the next step, to be able to give that to others, to empower each other and to help put more wealth into the hands of good-hearted people, so we actually can shift the scales and co-create a new world. And also, health is wealth for me. And by diving into healthier lifestyle, we tend to attract more of that into our lives. And we attract people who also want to become healthier, people who are attracted by our energies and what we are doing and want to experience this freedom for themselves as well. And Enagic offers dynamically designed compensation plans, in which you can earn income in several different ways. And this is truly exciting for us distributors. And also, before I dive deeper into the compensation plan, I would like to say some words on why I chose Enagic. And this is a lot because I feel that it is aligned with my core values. And this company has been going strong for over 45 years as well. So it's a very stable business, and it has not been going into debt, and it gives people tools for realizing more mental health, because it lets us take the edge off and we can work on our own terms. And tools for realizing true physical health, as this is a fundamental element that we really need for our bodies to function properly. And also we can realize true financial health through this. And I will show you this more in detail. Ooh. Oh, yes. And also, this has no pyramid structure, and it is not your regular MLM. Even though I don't have any bad words about MLM, this is not it. This is a direct sales business which provides for a safe way to earn an income, and at the same time giving equal opportunity for everyone joining this business. And this, as I told you, is a stable business, and it's also award-winning. And these are just a few of the awards and certification it has. It has the gold standard. It's tested and certified water quality. And they are a member of the DSA, which is the Direct Selling Association, which only 200 companies are a member of. And then the ISO. ISO is the world's leading management system, globally adopted in virtually all industries. And there are many more awards and certification that you can check out on their webpage, enagic.com.
So you can feel safe.
Yeah, you can really feel safe. Like, this is not a new company that will just pop up and promise a lot of things and then crash like many companies do. This is a stable business, and I feel very safe working with this and sharing it with my friends. That's very important to me as well, to feel safe when I share this. And they have, Enagic have their own patented way of sharing profit with their distributors, which is called the 8-point commission system. So it's like this, Enagic does no advertising. So the money that would have been spent on advertising on television or paying celebrities or stuff like that, it goes to the distributors instead. And also each machine has a point value. And I'm going to use the K8, which is the Enagic's flagship model, the best machine, as an example for this presentation. And 1 point for the K8 is worth 250 euros per point. So Enagic pays out 8 points per machine to the sales force, and a maximum of 6 points is paid to a distributor. So you can see here on the picture, 1A is paid 250, 2A is paid 500, and so on. So for every unit sold, 8 points will be dealt to you and your team, depending on your rank. And it's always dealt from the bottom up. So if you are a 4A, for example, and your friend, let's say Alice, who is a 3A, sells machine, Alice gets 3 points because she's in the 3A lane. And because there's still 4 points left, actually 5, you get dealt 4 of them because you're in the 4A lane. And then only 1 is left to go to the one that sold you the machine. So this is actually a very unique model, and I feel that it's very, very nice and just. So there are, as you saw, 6 ranks in this business. And to advance in rank, you and your team accumulate a specific number of sales, which you can see here to the left. So in first 1A lane, there's only 2 spots that needs to be filled before you qualify to rank up to 2A. And there you have 8 spots. And then that's a total of 10 sales to be qualified to rank up to 3A, and so on and so on. And you can advance directly from 1A to any other rank when the sales volume meets the requirements shown. But you must have at least 2 direct sales for that to happen. So, for example, when you start, you are a 1A and you have made 2 direct sales. And you then become 2A when you sell a 3rd unit. Or another example is if you alone buy 3 units, for example, the trifecta that I will show you later, then on your first sale, you will become 2A directly. And if you implement this with your team, this gives an opportunity to climb faster in rank as well. Or you can jump directly to 6A, for example, from a personal sale, if the total amount of units sold in your team is at least 100. So when you get your own machine, you can become an Enagic distributor. And there are many plus sides to this. There is no sign-up fee. There is no stocking of inventory, so you don't have to buy a lot of machines that you then sell off. There's no annual renewal, no deranking, guys. So if you hit a rank, you will stay there forever. You have no time limit. And there are accumulative sales, and this company actually pays daily. So as soon as you or someone in your team sells a machine, you get paid. And that's amazing. And there's no monthly qualifications. However, for the 6A plus awards and the special points, some qualifications apply. So I want to do a little example for you so you can see this, how this actually works or can work. So let's say you bought your first machine and you really love the water, and you see all the benefits you get from it. For me, for example, I was just so much more energized and feeling so much healthier, and it's actually hard not to talk about it to my friends when I feel the effects in my own body. And let's say this happens to you as well. So you go out and you talk to Kate, and she gets really excited and wants to have this water for herself in her own home. So she buys a K8, and for that you get 1 point because she's in your 1A lane, and that's 250 euros. Kate really just enjoys the water and wants to relax, and you show this to Vladimir as well, and because he is in your 1A lane as well, you are rewarded with 250 euros. So this is all good. You get paid for the work you do. This is called linear income. But where's the leverage in this? So we also have the indirect sales. So when Vladimir feels the effects of this water for himself, he gets really excited. He can't wait to show this to his friends at the gym and the yoga studio. And he sells his first 5 units. And for that, he gets 250 euros, 250 euros. Then he ranks up and gets 500 euros, 500 euros, 500 euros. And that's really great to be able to give that to your friends. And not only that, you are also rewarded with 250 euros 5 times because Vladimir is in your 1A lane. And after that, you qualify to rank up, and on your next sale that you do to Fatima, you rank up to 2A. And for that sale, you get rewarded with 500 euros. And when Fatima goes out and she sells her first 7 units, she gets paid 250 euros 2 times, and then 500 euros for the next machines. And then you're up to 15 group sales. And you are then rewarded as well, 500 euros, because she is, for each machine, I'm sorry, because she is in your 2A lane. And because we now have 50 group sales here, your team consists of 15 people, and you only made 3 direct sales. You already qualify to rank up to 3A. So when you sell a machine to Alice, you are now 3A. So when Alice, so you earn 700 euros for that machine, but you also earn that for every single machine that she sells as well. And this goes on until you have 20 group sales, then you are qualified to then you're qualified to rank up to 4A. So when you have 20 or more group sales, you're qualified to reach 4A. And when you do a direct sale to Ali here, you get rewarded with 1,000 euros. And this also happens when Ali goes out and sells machines to his friends, families, or co-workers. As long as there are 4 points left to be dealt. And when you reach 50 group sales, you're qualified to rank up to 5A, where you get 1,250 euros. And when you have 100 group sales, you qualify to rank as 6A, where you receive 1,500 euro per sale. So let's say someone in your 6A lane sells 5 machines 1 month. You get 1,500 euros per machine, which equals 7,500 euros in indirect sales. That's really amazing. And I would be very happy with just this, because this is just amazing. This is massive. I just imagine myself having this working for me and my team to be able to do all the things that my heart desires. But it actually doesn't stop here. It goes on. So when you reach 6A, by helping your team reach 6A as well, you become 6A2, 6A2-2, and so on. And this is very exciting level of achievement because of the tremendous income you will earn in the way of awards. Not only do you continue earning from this 8-point commission structure, but you also become eligible for additional award streams. So first, when you hit 6A, you get rewarded once with 3,700 euros. When you reach 6A2, that means that you helped 2 or more of the people in your team to reach 6A themselves. You get rewarded with 4,200. But what really struck me when I saw this was the 6A2-3. Not only do you get rewarded with 7,500 euros or $25,000, you can see the difference from on the both sides here. You actually get paid monthly. So in euro, for example, it's 3,500 euros monthly for life. For life.
Woo!
Yeah, right? And you can actually pass this down to your children as well. This is, when I saw it, it was like mind-blowing. This was unbelievable, but this is actually true. So yeah, this was just actually one thing that I, for myself, that almost never say that this is too good to be true, but I almost felt it, but this is actually true. And this is amazing. Just imagine what you could do with this in your hands.
We are becoming a light army.
Yes.
Like that changes the world with this.
Yeah, and we can just carrying it down in our family as well, and just share this with our community, with the ones that are important for us and for the planet. I'm so grateful for this. So there are different ways to start. So one way is that you start buying one of Enagic's prestigious machines, and from there you start as a distributor. Or if you want something extra, you can buy a machine and the Yukon that I will show you on the next slide. This is an optional additional income stream on top of the regular 8-point commission plan to climb faster in rank and also supplement yourself in combination with the water. So I would suggest you contact the one who invited you to learn more about this option, because this is something by itself as well. It's very interesting plan, I think. Or a third option is that you buy the trifecta. And by buying the trifecta, you open up a 2A lane on your first direct sale, and you can also speed up your business up to 3 times and enjoy a complete health system. So the Yukon. The Yukon is a rejuvenating supplement made from turmeric, specifically produced with Kangen water, and it acts as a complement to the water enriched with high-quality ingredients and essential oils. And you can read the ingredients here on the bottom. Benefits of turmeric is that it's naturally anti-inflammatory. It's naturally antibiotic, antiseptic, antifungal, and it's analgesic. And it actually speeds up wound healing. It lowers your cholesterol, heals stomach ulcers, and improves digestion. And it improves skin conditions like psoriasis and eczema, etc. And it helps control your blood sugar. And yes, I also mentioned the trifecta a couple of times. This is for the ones who really want to see their business bloom and make the most out of this opportunity. Because for every trifecta you or your team sells, 3 volumes will be filled for you in the compensation plan. And as you see here, we have the Anespa. And the Anespa is a wonderful machine that you connect to your in your bathroom, on your shower, or on your bathtub. It actually transforms your bathroom into like a natural hot spring resort. It's wonderful. It produces a continuous stream of healthy ionized mineral water, and it also removes almost 100% of chlorine and other harmful substances in your tap water. And for your information, this is actually the compounds that is more easily absorbed by the skin when you are showering or taking a bath than when you're drinking it. So taking this out of your bathtub water is a really good thing to do. So this also adds safe moisturizing minerals that are healthy for your skin and hair. So the trifecta consists of 1 machine of your choice, or 2, or the Anespa and the Yukon. So here is a preview of some of the machines where K8 is the strongest and the best machine that they have. There are different machines and cheaper machines depending on your life situation and what you need. And when you see this, you might think that, oh my God, I don't know if I can afford this. But imagine imagine what you would have to pay if you do not invest in your own health. Because this is really an investment in your life and in your loved ones. And it's an investment in a business model that can actually set you free, both physically, spiritually, and financially. And it's hard to put a price on that, because this is not only a machine, this is a vehicle towards total freedom. And don't worry, there are solutions for everyone. We want everyone to be able to do this and to have this working for them, and to help people get this in their lives to really heighten their life quality. So when you look at the options of different payment plans, you will see that this is something that is possible for anyone to do. There are also benefits for ordering a machine through a company. So please talk with us or the one that invited you for different solutions for you specifically. And don't forget, this is medical grade machines. These are medical grade classified in Japan. high quality machines, and they could have cost 3 times as much if they would go through this process in every country. But Enagic want everyone to have a chance of getting a machine, because high quality water is the fundamental element for our bodies to function properly. And these are long lasting machines. They can last to 25, 30 years. And you also get free service on them for life. So this is a great investment for yourself. And if you feel that you want to jump into this beautiful world with us, we want you to relax and we want you to have fun, because we do this together. We support everyone to reach for and catch our dreams. And there are no limits to what we can achieve when we come together in unity and support. I totally believe that. No one needs to do everything themselves. We help each other grow. And also, I dream about helping people realize how powerful they are, so we can stand together, united in this world. I believe that we need it more than ever. And also, there is a good educational platform for the ones that feel that they want and need that for themselves. So we don't have to worry about how to learn different skill sets all by ourselves, or to be the one who educates our team, because there's already a really profound educational platform we can take advantage of and learn from in our own pace. And we want you to be yourself. We all have different gifts to give to the world. We don't need to be like anyone else or compare ourselves to others. The best way to do this is by being our true, authentic selves. Share our stories, share your story. Be more of what you came here to be and thrive. Just share your experiences, share the water, and we will grow in this together if you want to take the jump and leap. So with this, I would just love to say thank you. Thank you for taking your time to really see this for yourself. And I hope that we can create this beautiful new world together. And be sure to get back to the one who invited you to this webinar and see how this can be best suited for you and your life situation. So see how you can be a part of this great movement and this loving family of great people of all kinds. The world needs more of us to come together and empower each other for the well-being of all and for the planet. So stay tuned if you have some questions, or if you want to listen to some questions and answers, or come back to us later. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. We're going to unmute you now.
Yes.
If you have any questions, if you are satisfied, have a beautiful evening.
Okay.
So you can unmute yourself.
Yeah.
And
anyone who has any questions can unmute yourself on the little microphone there. And we will be happy to answer your questions.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, I just want to say thank you very much. I love you guys.
Thank you, Johnny.
Yeah, I just appreciate being here. I'll definitely be in touch. Yeah, just thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I did such a good job. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Aww.
I'll be in touch.
A lot.
Have a good day. All right, thank you.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna sign off here. Bye.
Bye.
Yes. Hi.
Hi, Inka.
Hi. It's me and my cat.
Oh, hello, Kitty.
Hi.
I just want to say thank you. You're very inspiring, and yeah, it feels very supportive, and I'm very proud to be a part of this.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah, that's what we
So,
want
yeah.
to show you, that we're here for you. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, I can feel that. So let's change this world together.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nika.
Yes. Bye. Have a wonderful
Bye.
evening.
You too.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Hi guys, I was just curious about the trifecta. I haven't been told about that for some reason.
Yeah.
Haven't you?
Can someone tell me more about that, please?
Absolutely. It's good.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So the trifecta consists of 3 units, and that is for you who really want to level up your game and really climb faster in the compensation plan. Because when you buy 3 units, you will get 3 points and filled in the compensation plan. And if you implement that to every one of your own distributors, they will also purchase 3 items, which will make it go like 3 times faster for every person that joins. So that's a really an additional thing that speeds it up. And also the Yukon that you are usually buying the trifecta, you renew every 4 months. So that will be something that will be continuing, that you don't need to think about. So you will get points for every
automatically when it gets renewed.
Yeah.
So that fills up volume points in your compensation plan as well.
Yeah.
That sounds really interesting. I think I'd be wanting to know more about this trifecta.
Yeah.
And did you say the turmeric supplements? You know, the wee turmeric supplements, the Yukon. Did you say it was made with essential oils as well?
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. It has a lot of
That's
different
my-
ingredients. Yeah.
That's my questions. That's me asked all my questions. Thank you thanks for the time. It was really well done. I'm all excited.
Wonderful to hear. Thank you so much for participating.
Okay, I'm going to put myself on mute and let other people question.
Okay,
All right.
great.
All right. Is there anyone else who wants to say something or ask something? And we would love to just stay here for you
Yeah.
for a while. I feel really energized and pumped up. I feel really happy.
Well, if no one's asking questions, I've got plenty. I can question you all night long.
Shoot.
So I'll speak to everyone. I speak to everyone else. You said the 11.5. I saw in the 11.5 pH thing it's had some stuff about skin and beauty and stuff. So what happens if I would go into maybe a beauty spa and use that as a treatment? Could you use that as a complementary treatment to I've never been to a beauty spa, so I don't know what's going to happen. But whatever they do in a beauty spa, like
Absolutely.
eyebrows or something, I don't know.
Yeah, you know, they could blend herbs with this 11.5, and that will take out a lot of the nutrients in these herbs and such, and they will get a lot better effect of that. And also the 11.5 in itself is really good for wrinkles, so it works like a facelift.
Are you trying to say I've got wrinkles?
Yeah.
Thank you for noticing.
It's because we smile so much.
Yeah.
It's actually an enhancement, you know.
Yeah.
It just shows that we have lived a good life in some time. Yeah.
I'll go quiet again, let someone else answer questions. If no one does, I'll come back on with more.
Okay.
Super nice talking to you. Everyone feel clear? Oh, Mikael?
Yeah, I don't have a question. Just want to say thank you very much for doing this. I'm with you, and I love being with you. And the part I love so much is the inner work that we actually do in this. That you change the world from within, and that is such a big part of this, that you actually work from within and then out. even if you come from whatever place you come from, it's really in here that the work is done.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yes, this is not only about money. This is not only about a really good health product. This is about a deep inner journey that we are going through. I'm a completely new version of myself. I've been put through my fears. I've been going through so much things that I needed to face, and it's a great journey, really. Yeah.
Thank you for doing it.
Yeah.
And for inspiring so many others. Feels really great to be in this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can also share. I just want to say thank you. Very good presentation of you both.
Thank you.
I can share about the spa and cleansing of the skin. My teenager has a lot of what do you say, pimps in face, and we take 2.5 on his pimps, and it shows so much results.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a great.
Amazing.
That's a huge thing when you're a teenager as well.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My skin has become a lot better as well. Since I started drinking the water, I can really feel how it just cleanses out so much.
Absolutely. Yeah, I haven't even been talking about my effects of it. I've been suffering from like fatigue all my life, and I know several people in our team have suffered from chronic fatigue as well. And just by changing our water, we can really get the energy to really do what we want to do in life. That's a huge. Only that by itself makes the price worth it, really.
Yeah. Oh. Hi, it's me again.
Yes.
Yeah, I can really add that too, that I can really feel that my skin is changing. It's starting to glow more. My hair is getting more healthier. It's like my skin is getting smoother. It's like little wrinkles are disappearing. I feel more energetic. My whole digestive system is changing. I feel, like I said, more energetic. Water now for a couple of months, and I can really start to feel the improvements in my body, and also my husband, but even my cats that are drinking the water.
Nice.
One of my cats actually lost weight.
Wow.
Great.
Yeah.
And that's really amazing. That like her tummy disappeared, and she's getting slimmer because she was a bit overweight, and it has a huge impact on so many levels. But also, Sanna, what you were saying about the inner work, it's so much deeper. It's healthy drinking water that's improving health on so many levels, but also the possibility to create an income, but also a lot of transformation, what is happening within me. Like you said, conquering fears, stepping out of your comfort zone. So much mirrors that I'm getting. So it's on so many levels, like it's really life-changing.
It is. Yeah. So great that you noticed that, and actually your skin looks amazing.
Yeah.
It does.
I'm 40 years old.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell.
I know, no. No, and also the beauty water, I love it to use it in my hair. Also as a conditioner, it's really great.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm happy.
Good to hear.
So thank you again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. It means a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can share a little bit of my experiences with the water. Like the first thing I felt when I started drinking the water was that my energy was rising. I had a much easier time quitting coffee. I've been wanting to quit coffee for a long, long time. And when I started drinking the Kangen, I felt like I didn't need it anymore. So it was very easy for me to just quit the coffee and still feel energized. And I didn't need to sleep as much because my sleep was so much better. And then I could wake up and feel energized. And yeah, I just felt much stronger, more clarity. And then I went abroad and I didn't have my water. And I felt like, oh my God, I miss this energy. And I just started drinking coffee again. So it's like, this water really improves my energy levels so much. And also the detoxification, like I could really feel my body just letting go of things that it had been holding on for so many years as well.
And these things are often carry emotions as well. So
yeah. Because everything is frequencies. Like if you have something that doesn't belong in your body, it disturbs the natural frequency.
I'm back again asking more questions. What's happened to everyone else? Has everyone just been quiet? I'm going to start calling them out.
Who was
Adam,
listening?
Andreas, Anne, Ben, Frank, Jenny, Johan, Jonathan, where are you?
We want you.
So anyway, I was going to say, guys, what's your thoughts on, because I've got a health shop here in the UK, and I've been saying to people take supplements, fulvic acid, minerals and things like that for a long time. But my experience from Sana with the water itself is absolutely great, because if I feel like everyone should. I know this. I don't want to advise anyone here, by the way. I'm not advising, but taking supplements is not actually. There is a benefit to it, but the benefit, you maximise the benefit when you get your water corrected, because as Sana said and people were talking about, is the electricity between everything. So I've actually switched everything in my health shop now to go get the water first, solve that part first, because the nutritional side, the gross element, the earth element, is a bit easier it's a bit harder. It's not harder, it's just so many different options in the supplement world. Basically, I can go into supplement shops and see 200, take this, take that, take this. And it's very hard to manage that, because what does actually someone needs? But I think everyone needs to get into the headspace that, the water element is 72% of their body. So fix that. Most other things are going to be pretty simple to fix. So I'm all with you guys. But what's your thoughts on that? Maybe thinking about how it works in synergy with any nutritional supplements you take.
I think that our food today they're very low in nutrients, because the soil is very exploited. So I really think that we have a need.
I was going to say in Scotland we'd say the soil is, and we'd put a swear word at the end of it, but I don't want to swear in front of everyone. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, exactly, and that's what it looks like all over the world with agriculture today. So I think we really need supplements, but it's like when you don't even absorb the nutrients, what's the point of eating them? And so many people, I think, are eating supplements to treat symptoms that is caused by dehydration. So I really agree with you that the water we should look at absolutely first, and then we can add all these other things that we are missing, like minerals and such, that we don't have in our soil today.
I totally agree with you there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just wanted to step in and thank you guys so much for the presentation. You really rocked it, and so good to see you both stepping up and just taking your place. I love seeing that. Continue what you're doing. You're really inspiring, and yeah, great presentation overall.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank you. And thank you for doing your part in it as well. Mwah. Yeah.
Yeah, he did the animation with the
Yeah, with the example of the sales, with
Yeah.
the direct sales and the indirect sales. I'm
Yeah.
so impressed by it. So thank you for that. Congrats to you.
Yeah.
We do this
Yeah,
together, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone does what they are good at, and that's so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm just going to head off now, guys. Just to say thank
All
you
right.
for all the participants as well. Well done, Sana and Claudia. And I'll get my upline, my sales person to tell me about the trifecta, because they've not told me about that yet. And I'm a bit, I wonder.
Oh yeah.
Maybe someone didn't listen either.
It probably was me, to be honest, whoever the upline was, but I'll find out more about trifecta. But thank you for the presentation.
Thank
Really,
you.
really
And
good.
so nice talking to you. Hope to talk to you again.
Yeah.
Have a great evening or day.
Have
Yeah.
a good evening, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Ska vi avsluta?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to wrap this up now.
I think. Yeah.
Hey. But please ask more questions to the one that invited you to this, and I hope we will hear more from you soon, and that you can be a part of this beautiful team that you can really be yourself with.
Yeah.
We don't want you to be anyone else, just yourself.
Yes.
You're enough.
Yeah.
Have a beautiful night, everyone, and we'll see ya. Bye.
See you. Much love. Bye.